We're here at Bridgeway, which is our first affordable housing development. Our beginnings were very humble. We started with faith communities coming together to try to address the problem of homelessness in the local community. And in order to address it, we used the best practice at the time, which was to start a homeless shelter. But we found around the dot-com boom that wasn't working, and it caused us to do some soul searching. We completely changed our model and started to talk about the housing people needed instead of the homelessness that they were suffering from. And then that led us to the dramatic expansion that we now are experiencing in creating homes for people. Housing First is the model, the philosophy that we use. Basically, it says, focus on housing someone first and then worry about the other issues that they might have presenting in their life. And when you do that, people do amazingly well at retaining that housing. The core values at Abode, I would say, start with dignity, the respect of the individual who is unhoused and experiencing this horrible experience of not having the basic needs met. The next piece is really about empowerment. It's taking the people we work with and really partnering with them to make sure that they are part of their solution by taking control of their lives and helping them get those basic needs met so that they can reach all the goals that they really want. And then finally, it's about innovation. It's about taking what works and throwing out what doesn't work and being creative to find opportunities in a very difficult housing market like the housing market in the Bay Area and rehousing people through innovative techniques. This pandemic has dramatically changed the way Abode does its work. We're very focused on creating homes for people, but we shifted our work actually to go a step back and actually really focus on emergency housing for people, to get people off the streets and into safe environments so that they would not perish during this time. We're actually now operating over 12 motels, providing safe shelter for over 1,200 individuals who otherwise would be on the streets and in grave danger. We're actually purchasing some of these hotels and making them permanent supportive housing. In other words, ongoing housing where there are supportive services, allowing people to continue to live there on an ongoing basis. The innovation is not short-term thinking of just saving people in the middle of a pandemic, but rather longer-term planning that allows us to transform buildings into places that are permanent homes for people. In order to do this work, we have to have partners. We work very closely with government, foundations, and we also need the support of individuals in our community, whether it's advocacy support, helping us gain support for the work we do within the community that you live in, or through your donations. When individuals choose to partner with us and support our work, we have a much easier time getting people back into housing. I know in my heart, after doing this work for 27 years now, that when you give someone a home, all that can change, and it can transform an individual's imagination for what's possible for them. And there's nothing more important in life than to have hope and the capacity to really meet the dreams that you have. And that's what we do here at Abode.